Hello. Good morning. All right, let me get set up here. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. All right, getting set up. Okay. 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 Okay, and we're back. So I think I left off yesterday. I was trying to figure out what to do about gameplay, wait for gameplay tags, I believe, if I recall correctly. And so I kind of did some implementation on that. I don't think it's the best implementation. I may need to change it. And I didn't do the query part, which I may need to do. But right now, I have it all replaced. Did that last night. This is the only thing I think I need to replace, and a couple other. I have some abilities open that still have some things I need to replace in them. I think mainly just like the damage taken event. This is going to be handled by the tag listener, so I'm just going to delete that. The ability modifier effects, which I think I can just like ignore for now until I get to. That might actually be the last thing I do. But wait for confirm cancel input is kind of another thing. Has buff. Yeah, cancel abilities with tags. So for the auto attack needs like kind of these fancy things. So including the query here. So I'm gonna just cross off that part. We're almost done with that. So there's only going to be a certain amount of things that work. It will be interesting to see though. Let's do a test level thing. Num entities 1, and then let's just get an enemy here. Construct building. Yeah, that's gonna be broken because you're not an entity yet. Just see if okay, so this is wrong. Okay, so we have some abilities that are being activated that don't have the subsystem. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. What ability is this? This is toggle melee auto attack. When oh, this is from the action bar slot. Okay, yeah. Is that gonna just? Yeah, that's gonna crash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Rebuild. So for the action bars, I like check if abilities are capable of being executed on the current target, like at all, like every frame. And I don't think I do the init method there, so I need to make a call to that in the action bar stuff. I think that's what that was. I think so. Action bar. Probably an action bar slot. If I had to hazard a guess. Ah, yes, the ability CDO. I think I just need to init ability. Oh, but it's not blueprintable. Course. Init gameplay ability. It needs to be initialized with a target, I suppose. Let me just check what we do here. Add gameplay ability listener. Handle ability change. What does this do? Hi, sir. Welcome in. This is my own code. I see. Oh, and I execute the function name. Handle ability change. Handle ability change. Oh, and I just activate or inactivate the... Okay. Handle global cooldown. Oof. On cooldown change. Oof. Okay. Okay. And activate against current target. Targetable, get current target. That's a good one. We do need to keep that one. That one will be good. Percent cooldown time remaining. End time. Where do I set end time? Set cooldown end time. Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Where do I use that? Handle global cooldown and handle cooldown. Where do I use that? Handle cooldown. I see. Okay, so whenever the cooldown event happens. Okay, so all of this needs to change. All of that needs to change. I suppose I need to get active ability by class. I suppose I do. And get cooldown abilities and stuff like that. Okay, let's make some functions. Cancel abilities. So we want the U function, ufunc, blueprint callable, blueprint pure, category. And I want this to return a float. I don't know what this is going to return. Hang on, let me just this is going to be get ability cooldowns question mark. Just make a function here. Let me spec this out. I want like an auto. First of all, we will need some sort of context object to get the world off of. So I'm just gonna make one of those. Auto subsystem. There we go. So entity, I want auto, like its abilities on cooldown. Sure. Yeah. Abilities on cooldown. What do you have on you? Abilities on cooldown. It's a T set. It's a T set. Where the key is the ability class. Okay. So I can look up by class and get the cooldown time remaining pretty easily. Is that what I would want to do here? Cybersecurity with petty bug. Welcome in. Hell of a name. Sir, are you hacking? Oh yeah, we're hacking the mainframe, all right. No, we're making a game. We're making a game. Trying to replace the gameplay ability system with an Unreal Engine. Oh, I need to let me pen a chat here. There we go. Provide a little bit of context. I hate that Shorts doesn't show the title anywhere. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, which language is this is like the #1 question that gets asked. Well, these are blueprints here, but... I need to figure out what I'm going to do about cooldowns with my new system that I've made here. I don't know... Why are you mad? No return value. Yeah, because it's pure. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess I just want to find, based on an ability, what the cooldown is. And I guess this is where I need to make a distinction for using an ability pointer or an ability subclass as the key. As the key here. Do I have entity here? Do I have entity? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So we're gonna need to pass some owner here. Although I could get owner, get owning player, pawn, player pawn. That'll probably work. That'll be fine. Which platform is this? Looks like N8N. I have no idea what that means. This is Unreal Engine C++. Entity, so we do be wanting entity, although I think I'll just have the entity context object on there. So we're going to use that, and then let's do a T subclass of my gameplay ability base, ability class. And so this is a get ability cooldown time remaining, I suppose. So that would return float. And so we would do a dot find here for ability class. Auto cooldown data. Make that a ref. No, it's a pointer. It's a pointer. If cooldown data, otherwise return 0. Cooldown time, cooldown remaining. So that's a nice and straightforward way to look that up. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? That is the same thing. Okay, no, we're good now. I kind of want to make one just in case for the actual ability instantiation. Although, if I have the instantiation, I can just use this function on it. Yeah. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. We can use that. What else do I need in here? Do I need anything else in here? This is all basically cooldown information, right? So this might actually get quite a bit simpler. So handle cooldown. We have to do all this, like... I guess I need the full duration as well to get the percentage. Set cooldown time. Yeah, so we need the full duration as well. So let's write a function for that. Cooldown time remaining. U function, blueprint callable, blueprint pure, category. Come on AI, you know the rest. Thank you. Get ability cooldown length. I'll say cooldown duration. There we go. That sounds better. Write that. Give me this, except for what am I using for cursor tracking? It's just a plugin for OBS. It's called OBS Zoom Follow Mouse. But I guess I should just like construct the ability, right? Like this should just be getting the default object. Yeah, so this would be get cooldown time. GCD, yeah, GCD time. Interesting though. This may need to change. This may need to change. So this is determining if we're using the global cooldown or not, and just keying off of that. But something could have its own cooldown. Something could have its own cooldown. Elliot, welcome in. Welcome into the gas rewrite. I think we're getting close to actually being able to execute things. The commit that I have is 146 files of changes. And I haven't ran a lick of it. Ditch gas, I'm working on it, my dude. I am working on it. Make an engine. Okay, all right. Now you're crossing the line. Yeah, so something could be on the global cooldown and also have a non-global cooldown. And we would want to pay attention to whichever one is the longer one, right? So how would that get applied? I do have a global cooldown. Yeah, so I need to check the global cooldown data first as well. Where is that get cooldown time remaining? Where is it at here? Yeah. The abilities on cooldown data, get cooldown time remaining. So we need to do something like float GCD time. Abilities on cooldown data, get the GCD. Isn't there a GCD? Global cooldown, dot cooldown remaining. So if B use GCD cooldown, then time remaining and GCD times greater time remaining GCD. Or I could just do a max, but I think that's pretty clear. And then return cooldown time remaining. Yeah, so we need to do that. We need to encapsulate that logic. And this honestly should just call that utils function. So let's copy paste that over. Oh, I wrote a get cooldown time remaining funky wonk there. Forgot about that. Why are you mad? Just because, you know, that use GCD cooldown is all fucky wucks? Bool BUs GCD cooldown equals ability class get default object. my gameplay ability base. Use. Is it private? Okay. Okay. Now you're crossing the line. How much if the game is done? Yes. Yes. Maybe I should put it on here and then just always grab the CDO. My get cooldown time remaining. Such wonderful, wonderful function names. Yeah, maybe I should always have that there. And then we just do something like... Well, the problem is that this requires entity subsystem to be set along with owner entity. It requires an instantiated thingo. An instantiated gameplay ability. So that's the problem there. We don't necessarily have that information. So, do I just make this public? Oop. Just make it public. That solves all my problems. Then in here, we can just return, get cooldown time remaining. Yeah. Get cooldown time remaining. Hello, what do you make? I make video game. It's going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural destructible terrain and AI generated quests. Let's check out a seed here. Here's my procedural terrain. There it is. Kind of a boring seed. Kind of a boring seed. Rip. Yeah, the spawning. Yeah, I need to fix the action bar. Did you explore the proxy usage anymore? I kind of stopped. I put it aside when I realized that I was basically going to have to rewrite the entire instance static mesh component to get like the proxy scene stuff all filled out for like the instances and stuff. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? I might as well just like wait till I build from source and then just see if I can change the instance static mesh component to not require being ran on the game thread, because that sounds like it might be an easier way forward. Because it does, like, they all do the same thing under the hood, right? So I may just need to tinker with it to be a little more loosey-goosey. It's really only useful for streaming and transform updates. Well, transform updates is what I do with the instance static mesh, so it would be useful. It would be useful. Yeah, I just couldn't get the custom data working for each instance. And I think there needs to be like a whole like data thing, like a whole proxy piece of data thing. I don't know what to call it, but it seemed like there needed to be a whole thing set up. And I did not feel like staring at that code any longer, because that was not exactly straightforward, I'll say. Is this Python? Yeah, this is Python. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was writing this. This is not going to compile. I was halfway through writing it. How's the drawing ability system doing today? It's coming to a closure, I think. It's coming to a precipice. I am actually, I think, going to be able to run things here soon. Yeah, we have cooldown time remaining. I need to get the cooldown duration as well. I need to get the cooldown duration as well. My get cooldown time remaining. Get cooldown time. Right, this is what I was looking at. Big dong ability system, yes. Paired with drawing ECS. Drawing ECS. Or just, would it be better to call it my ECS for marketing purposes? Yeah, so get cooldown time. I think this should be flipped. I think this should be flipped. My drawing way to go to try to multi-thread everything, cry when it breaks. Hey, I don't cry. I don't cry and then throw locks in everywhere to fix it. Hey, I had to fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of learner I am. It's the kind of learner I am. And honestly, it was a crazy, not crazy. I mean, some of you may have already, you know, the astute observers may have been like, well, duh. It's like, I have to see for myself, right? I have to see for myself. And I actually found that, like, when using U objects as my entity data, as my components, the multi-threading actually scaled better than doing locks on an archetypal query system. Or no, it was actually entity data pools at that point. And locking everything. I was doing the finest grain locks I could. I was doing a striped entity per entity lock. So, yeah, and it ran better at 2K entities, but it ran worse at 10K entities. And it ran more that, like, my processors, when I was using the U objects at 10K entities, were taking, like, you know, 20 milliseconds, 20 plus milliseconds at least. So they were taking a while. Concurrent queue. Elliot, I'm wondering, have you seen that coroutine library for Unreal Engine? I was thinking about using that because that sounds really nice. Concurrent queue. How fast is it though? Because like the T queue in Unreal Engine is not very fast. Oh, it does say this queue also has less limitations than others for the most part, but it's also faster. But yeah, I found out that like just using an array is like way faster than a TQ. I also found that out. Like a TQ is not very fast. I haven't found a use for them that hurts my scope. Like it just seemed really nice. Isn't there, there was a GitHub library somewhere. Yeah, UE5 Coro. Yeah. But you can, it like, you know, it suspends the execution of a function, awaiting the result. And so it's like you can write the async stuff really easily. Is TQ lock free? It's thread safe. I don't know if it's lock free or not. With BP safe multi-threading out of the box. Yeah, just the way you write this code, like I don't have to do like a whole async task, you know, and like decide what thread I want it to run on and stuff. Surprised you're not using the voxel core containers, oh boy. A game engine. Yeah, I don't want voxels like that. That's like that's like I might as well just make a Minecraft mod at that point. Is there one for Unreal Engine? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, in typical my drunk fashion, I just have to do everything myself. Yeah. They're way faster than the default UE containers. Wait, what container are you talking about? Are we talking about like T arrays and stuff like that? Or are we talking about like a container for voxel data? T-voxel map or T-voxel? But you said second one down? This one? All of them. Oh, I see. T Robin Hood hash map? Is that a thing? I didn't even... I had no idea this was a thing. What the fuck is a Robin Hood hash table? No comments in this class, of course. Experimental. Yes. Interesting. What is a Robin Hood hash table? Yeah, I might check that out. God, Elliot, you have the GitHub repos, you know what I mean? Like you have, of course I'm not logged in. Okay. Elliot's just got like a crackhead stash of GitHub repos. And use their T-voxel map to array. Yeah, I might throw those in, see what happens. Fuck around, you know? Yeah, especially if the map performance is better, because that's going to be like the big, those are going to be like little performance bottlenecks for me. Can I just have just the containers? This is for Unreal Engine? Yes or no? I mean, it doesn't explicitly say it, but like PCG invalidations, and then it's also talking about like Unreal Engine types, so I assume it's specifically for Unreal Engine. Yeah, put it in the plugins folder. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just bookmark that. Done. Oh yeah. Bruh, like I wish I wish my solutions weren't in random GitHub repos that I don't know about, you know? Like I wish I could just look in the source code of the engine and be like, hey, here's the thing I need to use. Aurelius, I think that would be super helpful. Elliot, you should do that. Static class faster is just 3 times faster. Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? I've just been around the block a few times. You know, I've heard you say that before, and I'm wondering what has been on that fucking block that you've been around. Because I've been working in the engine for 3 years and I still don't know this shit. So you must be going around different blocks than I am. Yeah, I think this is back to actually getting cooldown time. I think this is backwards. If I have a non-GCD cooldown, I should return that first. Right. It's about getting the 10 years deep here. Okay, yeah, that's a long block. That is I seem to be on the wrong street. Yeah, we're all on different blocks. I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah, so I need to be able to get the cooldown, the total cooldown time. Let me go into my cooldown processor. I guess it's when I instantiate it, right? When do I instantiate that? No, it's in the constructor. Cooldown time. Add cooldown. I just call get cooldown time. I guess I need to know what we're comparing against, right? I need to know if we're comparing against the GCD or not. Get ability cooldown time remaining. I suppose I might need to change that to a... I need to know whether or not we're listening to the GCD cooldown or not. Another beautiful day without having to deal with pointers for me. Well, you are working with pointers. You just don't know it because it's abstracted away from you. You actually don't work with references. The reference is a lie. Yeah, so I think this should probably return a Boolean for is on GCD. Can't I, isn't there a meta thing? Dynamic output pin. I just want the output like name. I'll have to look that up real quick. BP function output in name. Yeah, no, I want the okay, return pin name. Okay, but I want the return value one though. That is not... The uparam before the function name will work. Interesting. That is not what I would have suspected. Those are the wrong quotes, sir. Is on GCD. Does that work? Yeah, I don't think that's correct. Return display name. That's probably it. Is on GCD. Let's try that. Okay, then we'll want an output parameter. Floats, time to remaining. Yeah, maybe we get the whole... Yeah, maybe we just do that. Cooldown time remaining, cooldown duration. Yeah, I like that. We'll return both values. For the UI. Cooldown duration. I will need to look that up. This is JetBrains Writer that I'm using. And so I will need to look up the cooldown duration. Let's save the CDO here. Save the CDO. Good ability cooldown duration. I mean, I guess it would be nice to just have a function for that as well. I guess it would be nice to just have a function for that as well. Hit cooldown time. Yeah, I guess I don't know without like a parameter for like get GCD time. The GCD time, yeah, is the same for everything. What are you building exactly? I am building my own gameplay ability system that will replace the existing Unreal Engine gameplay ability system, but in my own ECS. Get ability cooldown. Let me. It's not working at the moment, so I can't look it up. Okay. It would be nice. I do have is on GCD. Be used. Wait. I don't think I should use that one. I think that's the right one I should use. It is on GCD. I just don't know if there is a GCD right now. And I also don't know. So I would need to check. I would need to do basically the same check anyway. Cooldown duration. Yeah, then I would need to look up the... I would need to do the get world. Get game, get auth game mode. Of course I can't get world. My project game mode. Cooldown duration equals game mode GCD time. Otherwise, cooldown duration. DDO. Get cooldown. I guess let's just make a get cooldown time just returned. The evaluated cooldown. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so we're gonna ditch that one because we're basically doing the same thing in either one. So if I want either piece of information, grab that. Okay, let's not that. Let's rebuild here. Let's rebuild here. Elliot, if you're still here, my effects, my gameplay effects are entities themselves that have special types of entity data on them. Which is fun. I'm liking how it's coming together. Like, especially like working with it in the editor. It's actually been kind of simplified. It's been simplified. Some of the processors are getting a little complicated. I'm kind of just doing things naively, especially with like the gameplay tags. Like, check out how nasty my gameplay tags entity data is. Like, these ones are big pieces of data too. Like my applied tags. Like the loose tags and then the tags added by effects, it's kind of messy. And then I have these different pieces of entity data for like required tags, you know, blocked by tags, stuff like that. But I've kind of consolidated them down because I found that there was some redundancy in the tag lists that Gameplay Effects had built in. But like, basically capturing the like the attribute modification events and then the gameplay tag application and removal events, that's kind of messy too. I don't really like how I did that because I'm just executing delegates basically. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. We're just compiling at the moment. Welcome in. But yeah, I basically have to like add data, add a component to an entity that has like a delegate to execute whenever like a certain tag is added or removed. And it's like I have to do like this wonky shit to like trigger an event to when a loose tag is added and shit. I kind of want to get rid of the concept of loose tags, but like they're just too convenient usage-wise. I don't want to have to make an effect for every single tag that gets applied, so yeah. So hang on, let me think about it. Am I just gonna grab the entity data every frame for everything that is on my hotbar? That doesn't sound like a good idea. It is a constant time lookup, but like, I mean, let's just do it naively. We can fix it later. Let's do that. So it would be on tick here. I wouldn't need to do any of this. None of this would need to be done. I can delete every single bit of this. Like, how much fucking simpler this got. I need to do that part. Yeah, I need to do that part. I guess I need the ability CDO for the icon. Okay, alright. Anyways, get only player pawn, get ability cooldown time remaining. Cooldown class. Or ability class, rather. So yeah. Look how much simpler this just got. Cooldown duration. Cooldown time remaining. Oh god, I hate that this gets recalled every time you plug something in. Because now it's going to do it multiple times, which I don't want. I guess the most efficient thing here would be to store the entity data in a variable. The abilities on cooldown data. And then just do this code each frame, rather than having to look it up in the subsystem, in the entity system. Oh dear. Okay, let's just, is there any way to get this to not run? Let's make it not pure. It needs to not be pure, basically. That's the way to fix this. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm still using the gameplay ability class for now. Just so my, it has a lot of members that I'm using anyway. I'm not using any of the existing, or the pre-existing, like lifecycle functions. I have my own activate function, I have my own end and cancel functions, my own commit cost and stuff like that. Eventually I will, I'll replace it to just be a U object or something. And then down the road, that'll be once I get everything replaced and working. But then further down the road, I'll probably try to change as much as possible the abilities into entities themselves as well, with different pieces of entity data. But I think abilities are going to just need to stay pretty pragmatic in that I think they'll always have just some sort of activate function that just executes arbitrary logic, you know? Beautiful. Beautiful. Cooldown. Yeah, so we can delete like a bunch of fucking functions here. Okay, so get rid of ability system component. You're dead to me. You are dead to me. No more ability system components in my future. Now everything to the right of here can be deleted. No more needing to add a fucking gameplay listener for the cooldown change. Goodbye. Goodbye. So we can delete this. Clear cooldown time. I think we can delete that. Set cooldown time. It's still in use. Handle cooldown. Delete. Where are you being used from? Oh, handle global cooldown. There we go. Okay, and where are you being used from? Action bar slot input trigger. If the cooldown time is less than or equal to 0, and the ability has a valid class, and the disabled overlay is not visible. I think I just delete this part. I think I just delete that condition. Okay. Go back to our test. So that shouldn't fail, question mark? It still does. And, oh, right. I still check that for each fucking target. Yeah. Okay. Can I get the world from inside the constructor? That would be nice. No, it doesn't like that. Yeah. Edward, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Let me remind myself where this is being called from. It is the action bar slot. Yeah, because I'm checking every frame if they can't write, if they can activate. Yeah. Okay, this is where I need to init the gameplay ability each frame too. U function, blueprint, callable. Owner entity, target, entity subsystem, and level. All of which I should be able to get. I have a get current target, right? Passing in the entity okay, yeah, so we can do that. We need to init, basically we need to init the CDO, which is gonna be weird. 59 fucking things. Yeah, my gameplay ability is becoming an absolute bottleneck for building my application. Elliot, what do you know about Unreal Engine compilation settings? How do I get rid of these? Should I be doing the minimal? If I'm not using should I be using modules, first of all? Probably. If I'm not, is there any benefit to doing the minimal API thing here in the class? And do you use, in your projects, do you use the include what you use concepts? What do you mean? Which part? YU. Like all of these modules here, like what is this doing? Like I get this kind of. There's some dependency chain. Oh, add, rip. Rip. Is it like build? There's a place for these settings, right? Isn't it like build.cs or something? Where is it? My project. Yeah, isn't it this? Where you can put some settings in here? Or no? Oh, PCH. That's precompiled headers. What are you asking? I'm asking how to basically speed up my compilation. And I get that, like, I have to recompile anything that an include happens in, so I should definitely do, like, a little audit of forward declarations. But, like, that would fix these kinds of compiles, right? Like, I don't include fucking gameplay abilities in interactable blacklist data, but there's some dependency chain that leads there. But then I have all of these. Like, what are these doing here? What are these? Like, I don't use modules. Should I use modules to split up my code better? And then I know that there are some settings in here. PCH is precompiled headers. I don't know if that's hurting me or helping me, though. Those are Unity build files. How do I get them to not? It also says, like, all of these were excluded from the adaptive build. Like the Unity build thing. So it is doing some efficiency check here. You don't want to disable them. How do I get it to not compile 59 fucking things? Just forward declarations? Is that my only option? I thought there would be some build settings that I could set in here. Unity. Or like PCH. Oh dear. If I'm not using modules, is PCH helping me or hurting me? Don't disable precompiled headers. Do you use IW? What is it? IWYU? Include what you use. Do you follow these principles? Because Unreal Engine promotes this. But I've seen that it can either hurt or help you. And I know that I don't, because I know that there are dependency chains and stuff that definitely include what I don't use. Anyways, I need to initialize my CDO. Is it on action bar that I do this? King of Hell, welcome. Welcome in. Wait, this was definitely being called from somewhere. I thought it was being called from in here. I thought I was being called from in here. What the hell? Oh yeah, can't activate. Yeah, there it is. I need to init my ability CDO. Wait, are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me right now? Oh, because it's not the right fucking type. Yeah, it is. Literally, it's literally my gameplay ability. Oh, init gameplay ability is what it is. Init game, there it is. Okay. Target I don't care about because we're updating that anyway. Owner entity is where's get owner? Do I have that? Get owning player pawn. Get entity. I have to cast this to entity interface. Get entity. Oh my god, it's not blueprintable. Fuck my life. Oh, I hate blueprints so much. Oh, I hate it so much. Make a goon game. Thank you. Thank you for that suggestion. Is there anything stopping me from making this just a U function? Oh yeah, because you can't have virtual U functions. That's why. So that would need to be a blueprint native event or whatever. Get entity static. That's probably a better. This is probably a better blueprintable. That's probably better. Rebuild. Oh my fuck. Missing U function implementation. Wait, what? It's a static function. Okay, so I gotta put this somewhere else, basically. Put that in entity utils, I suppose. Probably a better place for it anyways. Probably should have put it there to begin with. Entity utils. Yeah, replace all those. Yes. Watching helps me stay motivated to study for game dev. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you're enjoying. Okay, 68 things to recompile here. Rip. Okay. U entity utils. There we go. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a number of places that that's the case. U entity utils. There we go. All right. So what's next after this? Let me see here. Ability modifier effects. I kind of want that one, we're gonna kick that one down the road quite a bit there. F. Okay, what else is broken? What? God, dude, I hate that. I hate that like the imports break. I hate that the imports break. Yeah, what happened here? Because I need to like include like a gameplay tag. Or I guess it's gameplay event data. Gameplay event data. RIP. Okay, where are you at? Gameplay ability types. What do I import that with? God, writer, help me. Okay, perhaps that would help. Entity utils is not a member. Okay, hang on. Let's rebuild now. Can you start a series for beginners like me? No. I think there's probably a lot better series is out there. I think there are a lot better resources out there than I would be able to provide. Okay, I need to import my gameplay ability base, which is in, I think, just ability. I'm having to raw dog these imports, man. I haven't raw dogged an import in since fucking Nom. Do I need the gameplay event data? Hopefully that's just imported by nature of the gameplay ability base. I don't have to find out what the import path is. Oh, welcome. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. Man, you're straightforward. What, my answer? Okay, yeah, so init gameplay ability. Now we can do like the get, I hope get entity static. There we go. For owner entity. Yeah, target we don't need. We don't need that. In target, I guess, I don't, can I split that? Can I not split that? Oh dear. Why can't I split in target? Are they not blueprint? They should be blueprint readable. I thought they were at least. They are blueprint read only. Like, oh, I guess that's why they're not right. They're not read right, so that's why. Yeah, I guess I just need like a dummy target then, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. All right. Pray for me. Does this work? Okay, we don't crash. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Try activate ability. That was very slow. Oh, and I'm not, oh dear. Oh dear. I don't have all of my processors added, so we should probably do that. Don't feed the trolls. What do I want to open? Subsystem? Entity subsystem? What do I have? Ability, apply ability, end ability. Yeah, none of my effect ones are here. So at the very least, need gameplay tags, processor, all of my effect processors. Yes, yes, I know. What else do I have here that I need to add? Attachment and end gameplay effect. I got that one. End ability. Do we have that? We have that one. Effect duration. Damage processor. That's one that we needed. Attribute processor. Need that one too. Attribute. Apply effect. We got that as well. Apply ability. Ability cooldown processor. Did we get that one? Yes, we got that one. Okay, so I think that's all of them. Later, man. Have a good day. Have a good day. Okay, those are all there. Okay, so what are you doing? First of all, that guy should be moving around. So what are you doing? One pip is good enough, I suppose. You are in idle. I suppose that would make sense, but why are you just like stuck in idle? I guess you just like never got updated? Question mark. You're trying to find an idle target to move to. Hang on, just pause for a sec here. Combat failed, that makes sense. Wander move to, finding random point. Done finding path, update next frame. ASC invalid or not alive? Haha, the is alive usages need to change. That is not my project. Where's my project? Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I guess it's in the... It said move to, right? So this would be the one that I would want to check. And then did I add my dead data or whatever? Hang on. I have the is alive function. See? I guess that's in ability utils. I guess that's in ability utils. Is entity alive? It would be on F dead entity tag. Did I add that? Did I register that? I did. Okay, that is registered. Back to move to. So we can just grab that tag. That's in move to task. Is that that's where we got to? Yeah, that is where we got to. AC invalid or not alive. Yeah. So ability data, let's get rid of that entirely. We're just going to do F dead entity tag. And honestly, let's just do the is alive, perhaps. Although that's just like a dependency that we're adding, so just the existence of the tag is enough. Is entity dead. Entity is dead. Okay, we can run live coding there. But I don't actually ever apply that. Don't actually ever apply that that tag. That'll probably happen. That'll probably be in the damage processor where I do that. I need to iterate on that damage processor a little bit as well. Let's restart. Yay, he's moving. Okay. That was the issue. He thought he was dead. Okay, but now my targeting is completely broken, which is an ability. So let me go to the apply ability processor. Are you getting added? That would be select target, I think. Okay, so what data do I need for this? Apply ability data, activated abilities data. I feel like I don't add that on my player character. Project character. Yeah, so equip data, end of data, invoker data, barely know her. Okay. I think I need some common functionality here for setting up the ability system entity datas. Because there are many that are now necessary. There are many that are necessary. Where should that just be an ability utils? It won't need to be blueprint callable. Static void setup ability system data, of which we will want const u object entity context object, and what else do we want on there? I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all we would want. Then we need to do all of this. Yeah, we're doing that. Entity subsystem is not equal to get heal target. Thank you though, AI. Thank you very much. Const F entity get entity static. Okay. So we're going to call that here. View ability utils. We're also going to call that here in the player data. I think I'm eventually going to get rid of that because that all that does is hold on to the ASC. We shouldn't need that anymore. Actually, why don't we just get rid of it now? No, because it's going to break everything. It's going to break everything. We need to steadily replace that. That's why we don't do that now. That's why we don't do that now. Okay, but that should set things up. Let's rebuild now. That should make the player work better. More gooder. There's probably more I need to add in here. Applyability processor. Applyability data. That is one that gets added and removed, right? Yeah, that gets added and removed. Activated abilities data. That one needs to be there all the time. Activated abilities data. Attribute change entity data. So I'm thinking about writing a, because the problem I have is I have a command buffer for adding and removing entity data, because I can't do that during processing, because it changes all the archetypes, fucks everything up basically. I'm thinking there's a lot of cases where I want to add some data, and if I do that for multiple processors, they override each other. So I'm thinking about writing a system that like accounts for that, and like getting a piece of data may also return data that's in the command buffer for that entity, but I don't know. I don't know how like performant that's going to be. So yeah, we're not hitting this at all. Or we should be hitting the processor itself. Yes, we are hitting the processor. We are hitting the processor. Viability data. So we should be hitting the try activate ability as well. Let's see if we get there. Ability. Utils. Was it try activate ability? Okay, yeah, nothing is happening. Okay, yeah, we broke our character base then at that point. Auto attack. Where is... Oh, is it in the player controller? I forget. Jesus. Oh, what have I done here? Aha. Didn't replace that one. Try activate ability. Here we go. Entity context object. Select target. Pop that in there. Ability level 0. Target and be empty. Okay. Okay, now we're activating. Now we are activating. There we go. Okay, we are activating abilities. Yay. Just happened to find you and develop games myself. It's difficult and there will be days you hate it, as you probably already know. Just keep going, you got it. Yep, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, I enjoy it most days though. Okay, now none of the activate abilities are working. Now none of the activate abilities are working. Ability utils. Pop that there. Are we getting there? We are getting there. You add entity data, activate ability data, select target. Yeah. We should be getting in there. So we should be getting there. I remembered I wanted to show the procedural terrain, and we never really got a chance to. So there's that. There's the procedural terrain. This one's kind of boring. It's kind of a boring seat because it's all flat. This is actually ocean out here. It's supposed to be, at least. Give me a better seat. There you go. That's a bit more exciting. The underground caves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Am I spawned? Okay, so I do actually, the spawning is fixed, which is nice. Oops. I'm interested. I'm show debug. Yeah, so I'm no longer going to be able to use this interface unless I write my own. So I guess the I'm kind of stuck with the vlogger for like what tags exist. Start cast ability. Remove active effects. Ooh, yeah, I need to replace that one. We need to replace that one. Although I think the start cast ability, I think I apply a tag at some point, right? I should be applying a tag at some point that should remove that. Moving should cancel. Moving should cancel as well. Yeah, we need to do a whole ass audit on there. Really, you're gonna be mad? You're gonna be mad at me? Okay, so what we saw was that the abilities got activated, but only once. They only got activated once. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess we never remove it if... Yeah, we should remove it always. We should remove it always. Because if it's not able to be activated, it's just going to keep trying until it does activate. Yeah, so we should always remove the apply ability data. Always do that. The bounding box does nothing. It's just a debug drawing. It doesn't actually have any bearing on gameplay. Okay. Yeah, so we do, I mean, we do call the activate ability. I did target it. I wonder, does activate ability actually ever... Which ability was that? What was these? Select target. Does it ever... Let me go to the end ability processor. If activated abilities data... That's actually not optional anymore. Oh, that's why. Because we remove it. Yeah, that's why. We're not going to remove that. Okay. That should be the reason why. Stop, drop, settle down, open up shop. Target, yes. Target, yes. Okay, so we are activating multiple times now. Yeah. Okay, okay, thank you. Get rid of that breakpoint. And you can see my dot ability, if you look at number 5 down here, it'll, when I have something targeted, it's actually valid. So that that action bar stuff is working somewhat, at least. And then if I equip the bow, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is fucking happening right now? Sorry about that. Email. What's the issue here? What is the issue here? God, it is so laggy. Oh, we hit like an infinite loop or something here. Oh. Oh. This needs to be the implementation. That needs to be the implementation. Okay, let's try that again. We are actually executing abilities though, so that's a great first sign. No effects yet, no effects. Right, the cast ability. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the cast ability here. Super My Activate ability. Implementation. Okay, so first of all, cast ability, I want to rebuild here. First of all, cast ability, cancel on move. I should probably delete that. I should probably delete that. And that should be a tag. It's nice that it's automatic based on the cast time, but we may want to override that, right? So it should just be a tag, and then that way we don't have to do this. Cancel on sprint. Then that should be a tag as well. That should be a tag as well. I'll keep that in there for now though. Cancel on move. We should get rid of wait gameplay tag, add moving. Let me do that now. So let's go into I guess the cast ability. And then moving tag. Well, there are ones that are instant, right? Oh shit. Yeah, so I have to add this on the individual ones. That's a little bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying. Blizzard should be cancel on move. Cleave, dot ability, fireball should be cancel on move. It's like, what if I wanted to cast something while I was moving? We would need to do something special for that. Moving. So heal ability. Power shot. Yeah, I think that those are the only two that can't be casted while moving. So yeah, we just need to do that. Moving cancel. We can delete that. So basically, yeah, we only want to stop move velocity. And then remove active effects with applied tags. Yeah, so the ability doesn't have any way to remove effects automatically. That seems ripe for being data-driven. It seems ripe for being data-driven. Should I start making the... remove effects with tags? I guess I do need like some mechanism to remove effects with tags. But I wonder, this is going to apply, the cast ability is going to apply a tag at some point. What point is that? It's going to apply like the casting time tag or something. I thought there were loose tags being added here. Is that it? Is that all? Only on cast time. So where's the casting happening at? Is it activation applied tags? It is activation owned tags. Okay, so this does apply casting. So really what we want then is we want to go in here and say regen mana and then also wait for regen mana. It's blocked by casting already. So that will already remove it. We don't need that. We just straight up don't need that now. I don't know if I ever needed that. Maybe that was redundant and I never deleted it. So goodbye. Remove loose gameplay tag casting. I commented that out. I commented that out in the olden days. Like that's not new. Let's just get rid of it so I'm not confused. Event received. That is for the cast montage, which I'm not using anymore. I'm gonna copy paste this into there. Okay, I think the instigator ability system component can be deleted now. Let's make sure. I hope it can. I hope there's no blueprint usages. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Instigator tag data, that can be protected. That should be probably not public. Probably not public at the very least. Nor should ability and queue. That can be protected as well. Right? I think so, yeah. Okay, can we rebuild the cast ability now? Only 8 actions. I just want to cast a fireball. That's all I want to do. All I want to do. And am I checking? I should do apply activation on text. I do check that. I do check that. Okay, good. Okay, good. And that does add loose tags, which does my whole super wonky fuxy wuxy system there, which I don't like. Imbue weapon. What is your situation here? So you were still using the instigator ability system. So you're just not going to work for the time being. Okay. Stop. Yeah, that'll do it. Actor. Yeah, so that'll do it. Get owner. That's what we should do. And let me check. Go back. Do I use that anywhere? Only, that's literally the only place. Let me check get owner actor. Okay, yeah, that was literally the only place. So get owner. Try that again. Okay. Let's try to activate a fireball. Wait, anyways. Hello? Took you a while to spawn there, sir. Entity subsystem. Entity context object is null. Actor is null because get owner is null. Owner proxy actor. Where do you get set? In get proxy actor. That should be good. Oh, I don't have a proxy actor. Oh, right. Right. Because I'm a player. I'm a player. So I don't have a proxy actor. So we need to player. Get player. Get entity player character. Oh, I'm returning a proxy actor here. Let's just call this owner actor. Actor. Owner actor. We will do that if owner actor. If it's not valid. There we go. Do that. Rebuild. Okay, now we can return owner actor, right? Yeah, which is just returns an owner. Perfect. Okay, we've got to rebuild 61 things. Hi, Mr. Man. What is the game about? Of means theme. The game is an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural destructible terrain and AI generated quest. That is the game theme, I suppose you could say. Oh my god, there are so many. I have done this so many times. So many times. Oh, I'm doing current actor info. God damn. Play montage and wait. Ability. Okay. I didn't do a very good job of figuring out where this shit was going wrong at today. Luck with your coding session? I'm about to start mine too. Well, good luck with yours. What am I watching? Watching a little bit of game dev. A little bit of game dev. Yeah, if player character. So yeah, we can just cast like git owner the player. Actor info. Let's just do like git owner for all of these. Now the avatar actor, it doesn't matter whether it's the avatar actor or not there. Current actor, might as well replace the comment just in case. Okay. Welcome in, Mart. How are you doing this morning? Okay. Let's, where else were we using this at? Yeah, so here, play montage and wait for event. Cast this to you, my gameplay ability base, and then git owner instead. And this should be actor. Git anim instance. Stop playing. I don't. Do I use this? Do I use this? Play montage and wait for event. I don't know that I care that much about making it work, and I don't think I use this. I don't think I use this. So what was git anim instance before? On the skelly mesh. Okay, so let's just git skelly mesh from the ability. auto my ability equals cast. There we go. My ability get skeletal mesh component. Auto scaly mesh. Return false. Otherwise, anim instance get is going to be scaly mesh get anim instance. Okay. Should I do it? Dude, there's like ability systems in here. This is not gonna that's just straight up not gonna work. We're not gonna worry about that right now because I don't know if I need that. Are you a solo developer? Do you have a team working together? Just solo. It's just a free time hobby project. Hope you get paid. Oh, I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing this. This is just for fun. Just doing this for fun. Best of luck. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, can I cast a fireball, please? Also, Jesus, it kind of takes a while to spawn. Oh my god, we're casting. Holy shit, it works. Okay. Okay, now we're here. What happened? Apply effect to target. In combat effect. In combat effect was not added? Question mark? It was not. Okay, we need to wire that up. That was sick though. We got an ability to execute. And it was ending too, so it was about to end as well. Now I should probably start filling out my debug data because things are about to start going wrong now. This is where things are going to start to go wrong. And I need my debug data to figure that out. Shit's getting real. Yeah, it's heating up. Where is my game mode, please? Combat effect. Let's just type in effect. What do we have here? In combat effect. I don't have a weapon change delay effect. Let's maybe add that real quick. Weapon change delay. Just to get these populated, we'll fill it out later. Gain food. Oh yeah, they're all. When did these get reset? I thought I did this. Lose food effect. Gain food effect. Gameplay effect. This is lose, sleep, gain, sleep. Anything else? I think that's it. Regen mana. Wait for regen mana. Regen health. I don't have regen health. Wait for regen health. Regen health. Okay, all those are wired up now. I hope. Yeah, default character effects. We're gonna need to do that as well. Okay, play. It worked. Now his animations aren't correct because I don't think it's applying the in combat effect properly. And I can move. I don't think my gameplay tags are getting applied properly. But abilities are being activated. Abilities are being activated. Active effects entity data, I think, was not on. That needs to be added to my, like, setup. My setup thing. Yeah, I haven't set up my characters properly. Oh, it is there. Activated abilities, applied tags. Apply tags is added. Add remove gameplay tags. Add remove gameplay tag. Tags changed event. Tag change handlers entity data. That's that's probably the key right there. Make it a game? Indeed. Indeed. Okay, still not getting there at all. Let me check here. Applied tags, entity data. Should be required. Oops. Well, that was me trying to activate auto attack. So add loose tags. Did we get in here? Let me check. Remove tags. Okay, so yeah, those are all there. Why is my tag processor? What data is my character missing? The tag change event should have been added here. I have tag change handlers, I think. I mean, I guess I can just go into the processor, into the for each, into the for each. How are there 5 matching archetypes? That's crazy. Yeah, this is like so hard to read. This is so hard to debug here. Because now I have to figure out. So that's empty. Empty, empty. 1. Entity 0. Empty. So we're here. What data types do I have? I have a lot. This is such such an annoying thing to go through. He has tags change data. Target entity data. What else do you have? Anim entity data. You definitely don't have everything you need. That's for sure. Applicability data. Oh shit, I lost my fucking place. Well, that's annoying. Well, that's annoying. I'm calling you from the project character. Am I still like removing data? Just end ability data is the only thing I'm removing there. What data am I removing? Apply that makes sense. We are removing active effects entity data. Let's not do that. That might be the issue. That might be the issue. Although I don't think any gameplay effects got ended there. Let's rebuild. What's the game about? It's an RPG, Colony Sim Roguelite, with procedural, destructible terrain, AI-generated quests. Okay, so I need to see some tags getting added here. Oh god, please. Okay, yes, that did save. Okay, thank god. Thank god. Okay, yes, I know we're gonna get there, so skip that. You rattled that off as if I had said it a few times. Okay, we're still not hitting the gameplay did I add that? Let's make sure I added that. Maybe that's the issue. It's not even fucking added. Gameplay tags processor is indeed there. Gameplay tags processor is indeed there. Active effects data. Activated abilities data. Applied tags data. Add, remove, gameplay tags. Tags changed event. I did see that it had that. And tag change handlers entity data, which is there. One of these is getting like removed somewhere. Ooh, yeah, or I didn't register one. I might not have registered one. I think that was maybe the issue. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's just make sure all these are... Okay, those are all added. Gameplay tags processor. Changed event was in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's in there. Applied tags is definitely in there. Activated abilities and active effects. Okay, that was the issue. 100%. Hello, please. Undefined type. Oh, did I forward declare that on accident? I did. Yeah, that's not what should have been done. Not what should have been done did. Wait, did I forward declare it again? No, I imported it. So what are you saying to me? Hang on, let me rebuild so I can actually see a better stack trace here. I change handlers, entity data. Oh, now it's fine. It just couldn't live code that? Okay. Suppose that's fine. I suppose so. Play. And I have tags. I have tags. We have tags. Okay, it didn't cancel the ability though. So the moving tag. I don't know if I add that though. That's probably why. I don't know if I add that for the player or not. Oh yes, add and remove loose tag from entity. That is no longer the correct way to do it. No, this is the correct way to do it. Like, come on. I can't inline that. Come on. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. So refresh moving tag. You can live code that. Refresh ALS tags. I'll need to do the same thing here. Still didn't work. Still didn't work. Okay, let's go here. Yes, we are going to get there eventually. In tags is moving, so we do get here. We do get here. Test it now. Okay. Thank you. So we are moving. Gameplay tags, let's just like follow this execution, right? So we're gonna get here. Add remove tags data. We do have moving tag added. We are still casting. So apply tag changes. Where we execute any delegates and whatnot, any listeners. If ability satisfies tag requirements. Activated abilities. Ability, toggle auto attack. Auto attack is apparently the only one activated right now. It never ended properly. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I want to do this in slow-mo now. Okay, so we are casting. Let's move. Okay, we moved. Give me the breakpoint back in the gameplay tags processor. Go right there. What abilities do we have? Fireball is in there now. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wait, did it replace the toggle auto tag? Interesting. Anyways, let's dive into the satisfies tag requirements here. So it should have, we should not get past that. But we did. Instigator tags is only in combat. Wait, where did we apply the fucking tags to? Oh, the new tags haven't been applied yet. They should have been. They should have been. Why didn't they? Why didn't that happen? Also, I'm hitting this every frame now? Oh, this is from can activate ability. Okay. Apply tag changes. We're still adding the... Oh, I guess I never clear these, first of all, once they get added. So I should do that. I should do that. Can I do that? Or is that weird? It might be weird. Also, can I run live coding on this, or is this gonna like fuck everything up? Ugh, okay. Can we continue, please? Please, Unreal Engine, can we keep going, please? Let's just rebuild. We'll just rebuild. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I just need to figure out why my tags aren't being added. That's quite strange. I wonder if it was adding and removing, because it was never clearing them, it was adding and removing them every frame. That seems like an applicable scenario that might be happening here. Yeah, play. What tags are we adding now? What are we adding? Empty. Moving. Moving. Okay, am I gonna do that every frame? Also, it's empty because we're removing it every frame. Let's just get that out of here. Apparently I'm moving right now, or I'm removing the moving tag. I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like I shouldn't do that every frame. I feel like I shouldn't do that every frame. Okay, yes, I did an ability. I should have done that in slow-mo. Why is this happening every frame? What are you having fun with? We're actually executing abilities right now. So we're finally there after like a week of rewriting these systems. Yeah, tags changed data, I guess, is happening right now. Right, because I'm adding... Oh, Jesus, hang on. I mean, it's cool that I can do that while running, but it's not what I want. Not what I want. Pretty impressed with how well this worked on the first try. That's a lot of refactoring and rewriting. I don't know. I feel like it's not that impressive. The number of times I just had to rebuild to get the ability to even execute. I don't know. Tags aren't getting applied properly though. So first thing I want to do, I think, is not apply the movement tag every frame, because that's just making it hard to debug. Yeah. If velocity is 0 and I don't have a moving tag, what's the... I guess I could... Each one has the gameplay tag interface. So I can just do... Oh, I have to do like the owned tags. Ugh. If velocity is 0 and we have the moving tag, and we don't have the moving tag, okay. I think I did I write like entity has tag and stuff? I forget if I wrote entity has tag, or I guess I just did the gameplay message thing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. On my guy, please. There he is. Slow-mo. We're gonna do that. Okay, fucking pause. Pause it. Gameplay tags processor. We are gonna go right there. We're gonna go right there. Satisfies tag requirements. So we want to go here. This is the gameplay tags processor. So a tag will fucking get added. And I want to go here as well. I moved. Okay. I should be adding, yes, the moving tag. Let's look at my existing tags. I just have the casting tag. After this line, I should have the moving tag there too. I do. Wonderful. Wonderful. Remove tags is empty, so we should be good. Satisfies tag requirements. Okay. Next breakpoint. Here, we are on the fireball ability. Instigator tags is fucking empty. Why is it empty? Instigator tag data. What? What? Okay, so that condition literally doesn't evaluate. I have to do not equal to null pointer? Really? I have to explicitly do that? No shot, right? It's the get tags is wrong. Ah, there it is. Yeah, the get tags is wrong. The get tags is wrong. I shouldn't be using get tags anyways. I should be doing has tags. The instigator tag, if it doesn't have instigator tag data. Let's just assume that if I don't have instigator tag data, we're not gonna have, like, anything that needs to run an ability needs to have tag data. I mean, that's not necessary. That's not like necessary though. Really, just get tags should just append the loose tags as well. That's just like extra work. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So activation required, we need this. So we need, if we don't have tag data, or the tag data doesn't has all activation blocked data, which would be if we have the tag data and it has any. We're gonna manually do this. Target tag data. Get rid of that. Target tag data. If we don't, this is target required tag. So if we don't have any tags, it's obviously not going to be true. Target tag data, and okay, so now it's not explicitly necessary that something needs to have owned tags in order to execute an ability. Run live coding. Okay, yeah, rerun, restart. Why does it take so long? Also, none of my abilities are active now. Okay, now none of them can satisfy the tag requirements. Did I fuck up those conditions? Oh, I need to like, yeah, if they don't have data, it just returns false. Kind of just want to make this, if it's not valid, just make it a point, change the pointer to something else. Make this simpler. Is that okay? I feel like Unreal Engine wouldn't like me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's try that. But like, I should have tags, so I don't know why it would be returning false. Oh, I bet it was because... No, I should be... I was gonna say it was because I'm not initializing the default object on the action bar, but I am. Maybe the conditions are just wrong. Oh, all my abilities lit up though. Okay, I think that's good now. Oh, see, they're blinking when I move now. It is working. You guys see that? You guys see on my action bar? When I start moving, they're not active. Okay, but it didn't work for the actual cast, and now they're all unable to be activated. Okay, so let's go to applied tags data. I want to write some debug. I'm debugging. Oh, I guess I have the effect tags on there. Let's do the same for loose tags. Is there a better way to... What other options do I have here? Visual log line. Add child. I guess if I'm just passing a child in here, I have to do key value. Loose. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a header file, so I have to rebuild. What about character skins / textures? What about them? Are you asking why I'm using placeholder things? Can you run? Like, what are you doing? You're just sitting here waiting. You're just waiting. What are you waiting for? Okay, there we go. I opened up Task Manager and it's like, okay. I'll do it. Okay. You call the shots, man. Right. Okay. Yeah. So let's play. We're gonna set up a scenario here. Where's my guy at? So slow-mo. Run the thing. Pause it. Pause it. I probably should have started the vlogger. Probably should have started that. Gameplay tags processor, breakpoint there. Breakpoint there. Is that all I need to see? I think that's all I need to see. Okay, we're not even getting there. We're not even getting there. There are no activated abilities. Did the ability end? Oh, it called end. I don't, so I guess I think the cast ability just didn't end properly. Is that the case? Yeah, let's throw a breakpoint in there. We'll rerun. Okay, slow-mo. Okay, yeah, we didn't get there. We did not get there. I guess let's check out the end ability processor. Add remove tags is empty. Why are we here? I feel like that should have some information in it. I feel like that should have some information in it. So we're casting and moving. We should not be fucking casting. But we don't have any activated abilities. Okay, hang on. Remove fireball ability. So now we're moving to fireball ability. Why was it not in active abilities though? Why does my targeting suck? Thank you. Okay, I targeted the guy now. Activated abilities. The only place I remove there is in the end ability processor. Okay, yeah, so I guess we get here somehow. Yeah, so I guess it does try to end it. I think it does try to end it at some point. Or we get here. So we're gonna breakpoint all of that. The fireball ability is immediately ending. Would be nice if there was a debug message, honestly. That would be nice. That would be nice. So we're in here and it's ending. And that's going to trigger for like everything. Now, the ability is not actually ending properly. Oh, because we're never actually calling the end ability function. That would be that probably has something to do with it. Yeah. But was that my intention? I forget what my intention was for the end ability. End. Okay, yeah, so we should call the my end ability. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that. That's the fucking issue. Can't we do the execute? Wait, can't we do my end ability? I don't have to do the implementation, right? That's protecty. Friend class? Question mark. Friend class, yeah. Friend class, because they're the only ones that should be adding and ending, applying and ending the abilities. All right. Rebuild that. Okay, so I think that was the. So I think the ability was ending automatically because the tags aren't set up properly, and we weren't ever actually calling the end ability function. So yeah, the ability looked like it was just continuing, and it was just continuing. All that happened was it would get removed from the list of active abilities. My goodness, this is taking a while. See, what are all these modules, man? I don't want these. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're doing like one per fucking 5 seconds. I'm making it take like 3 minutes, man. Which doesn't add up. Don't think about that too hard. Those numbers don't add up. Okay, so I guess what I'm looking for here is the ability to actually end. Shit, okay, yeah, get rid of some of these breakpoints here. Okay, can we actually end now? Yeah, we actually do get here. Okay, so force end ability. Yeah, so that's all fine and dandy, I think. My wait for regen mana is going. But now I think none of my tag requirements are like working properly. Where is the gameplay ability base? Let us see. The instigator tag date. Apparently we are still casting. We are still casting. Casting. Oh, I need to remove the activation owned tags. That's the issue here. That's the issue. Oh, okay. Apply activation owned tags. So let's just copy pasta here. Remove activation owned tags. We want to do that. Okay. We will need to rebuild. Yeah, so this is just going to continue to take a while to iron everything out. So some good things that we saw. We saw in combat is applied, so effects are being applied properly. Effects are applying tags properly. That's good. Regen mana was going as well, I saw. Although I think that might be that's the old regen man. So that's probably not good. Probably not good, actually. Okay, let's continue trying to do things. Instigator tag data. Yeah, it's just gonna be empty for now or something. Okay. So it's not actually canceling properly. And I think this seems like the cast ability's fault. It seems like the cast ability's fault. Let's go to apply ability, something or other. Apply the ability processor. Cool. Yes. Do that. Let's check here. Let's just take a walk downtown here. Okay, so it is the tag requirements that we are getting to. Tags, what do I have here? I am in combat. That makes sense. Activation required, blocked tags. Okay, so if I have any of these, we return false. This is the only condition we have. Has any. Does this condition work properly? If loose tags has any, return true. Otherwise, return effect tags has any. Yeah, I mean, that seems correct. Okay, yeah, so we're still here. Does has all return? If in tags is empty, what does that return? So wait, we get through that, but I guess it's on some gameplay tag. Oh, it's removing itself. That's what's happening. It's removing itself. Shit. Right, because it has an asset owned tag, I think, or something. So go here. We are activating, what are we adding here? Nothing. How did we fucking get here if we're not adding anything? So we're adding a tag, or we're doing like add loose tags or something. That's not actually, but I'm checking if it's empty. I'm checking if those are empty, so we should never get here. You know, what fucking tag is being added? Anyways, add remove tags. Oh, it got, we cleared it already. We cleared it already. Okay. Well, let me look at owned tags. So we added casting. We added casting. And casting is, so it's blocking itself. Yeah. It's blocking itself. Okay. Why aren't you... You're not, I don't think you're canceling properly. Cancel is set to true there. Indability processor. We do my indability with cancel. He was canceled. We should be force ending the ability, and I think we were. We did get there. Indability anim. Canceled true. Remove ability from queue. The cast bar also... The cast bar also is not behaving. Also, I shouldn't be able to cast this because I don't have the resources for it. First of all, I shouldn't even be able to cast this. I'm just now realizing. Yeah. 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 Start cast bar. How do I clean up the cast bar? Ability ended. Ah, yeah, that's why. Okay, we're using a delegate there. We'll need to replace that. That's why the cast bar's not behaving, because we're using an ability system delegate. As for the animation, I don't know why that's, it shouldn't be playing the finish anim. More on that next time, though, because I have to go. We'll send you guys over to Imaginary Villa. I gotta head out, though. Thanks, everyone, so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being here. And more next stream. More ironing out of kinks of ability system and stuff. Probably we'll do some off stream as well. So hopefully by the next time I see you guys, we'll get some flow going. Conan, thank you for stopping by. Elliot as well. Relieth, I think, was in here as well. So thank you all. And have a great rest of your day.